Hi Libra, this is going to be your reading for the 18th through the 21st of August. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Libra. As always, keep in mind this is a general message, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. You can also check your other placements in the Libra reading I have up for you for mid-August on my other channel called Somachandra Tarot if you need additional messages. Okay, the link to my website for private readings is also down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Somachandra Libra. This channel is just for Libra and also Sagittarius. I read for you here every couple days. And again, of course, I read for all 12 zodiac signs on my other channel called Somachandra Tarot. But right now it's Somachandra Libra. All right, Libra, let's get into it. I think that over the next couple of days, you're going to try to be very dignified. I think there's been a lot of bullshit and drama maybe going on in a relationship or just around you in general, and you're really striving for a higher purpose. They wanted me to use a lot of oracle decks. Not everyone likes it when I use the oracle decks. If you don't like the oracle messages of advice, you can just skip to the tarot. Surrender the drama, surrender to effortlessness, and at the bottom of the deck, to surrender to what is. There's been a situation that you were not willing to just let it be what it was. Like right now, you're just being told to flow with what is instead of fighting it. You've been fighting something. Now you're like, it is what it is, or you're being challenged and asked to do that. If you can't change a situation, just compassionately accepting it is exactly as it is will bring you peace. There's been a lot of drama surrounding a situation, and they're reminding you that no matter how emotionally charged the situation, it's up to you to remain calm and don't contribute to drama. Staying centered will help you resolve things more quickly. Because what if it was easy? Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force a river. So there's been drama, and I don't know that you contributed to it. You don't look like you're trying to too much, but your guides are saying at this time, this situation isn't going to improve. You can only change yourself. You can't change other people. They are who they are. You are who you are. It is what it is. Yeah. They, for some reason, wanted me to use the arrows of love. I didn't want to use it, but they told me to. Feminine energy, rose-colored glasses, standards and boundaries, higher purpose. Integrity is at the bottom of the deck. Invitation to love. You may get some kind of an invitation. I heard two distinct messages. For some of you, there is a feminine around you that you have had your rose-colored glasses on. Maybe it's a woman you've been interested in dating. Maybe it's a friend. It could be anyone in your life. You've put on your rose-tinted glasses about that person. Maybe you thought, oh, she looks very young in this deck. It looks like Barbie, too. I heard maybe you thought she was perfect or you really liked her. But I think that you've taken your rose-colored glasses off, or you're being asked to. You're asked to have standards, boundaries, and integrity because you yourself have a higher purpose at this time. Your purpose is not to engage in drama where there's just too much effort. You're meant to just stop pushing in one situation and move towards another. I'm also hearing that some of you may have someone around you that maybe didn't heed a warning from you and didn't listen to your advice in the past. And now their rose-colored glasses are coming off about a situation. They're getting in touch with their higher purpose. They're going to have better standards and boundaries and more integrity. They may invite you to open up, and they may want to talk to you probably like next week. They're going to put it off for right now. But this is about higher standards. Yeah, higher purpose. I love that card when it comes out. The way this is going to play out, deception, commitment, and a creative endeavor. There's new supportive connections and optimism coming in for you. Oh, look, conflict is in reverse. Sweet. If there's been conflict, there's going to be a lot less. I think, Libra, you're moving towards new supportive connections, and there's a lot of optimism for you. Some of you are going to be meeting some new people to work with or spend time with. Good new connections that are like a breath of fresh air for you, like Leo energy, fifth house energy too. I'm bummed that Leo season's over. I love Virgo season, but Oh, I love Leo season. So going out of Leo season with a bang with this creative endeavor. For some of you, this is happening at work. There's been like gossip and hearsay about your commitment to a project. I'm also hearing that there has been deception and gossip and kind of bullshit around you, but that is not going to make your commitment to what you're doing and your life waver in any way. Some of you are starting a new creative endeavor. Some of you are making new friends. You're more optimistic. You're committed. You're still committed despite all this deception. People might be talking about you quite a bit right now. You also may hear about some truths may be revealed about someone else's commitment to something. Before you go into any creative collaborations in a group dynamic, make sure you just check in with everybody's motivations, what they bring to the table. But I feel like you're like, I don't care about all this deception and bullshit around me. I'm surrendering to the drama. I've got new people to talk to, creative collaborations, things to do, to commit to. You don't want anything to mess with your optimism. But we have death. Something is ending at the bottom of the deck. I also have a King of Wands here, Six of Cups. Some of you are missing a fire sign, or maybe a fire sign's missing you. Here you are looking like a very beautiful Empress. Page of Swords, you're being watched. Okay. But something is ending for you. There is a transformation taking place. I think you guys, some of you are about to do some really good business deal or something with an earth sign maybe. Or you're getting into this earthy King of Pentacles energy, very focused on stability, money. Some of you may sign a contract. I feel like this is business related, getting a lot of attention for something. But Knight of Cups is in reverse here. There has been like a fussiness or a poutiness coming off of a person. Some of you may be realizing someone or something wasn't what you thought it was. You might not be able to pour your heart into something right now. Some of you have been dealing with a younger water sign. There has been unrealistic expectations up until now. Someone may be tantrumy over something. I don't think it's you. So the overall energy of the person coming towards you is the Ten of Swords, or the situation overall is the Ten of Swords. Ouch. And it says they wanted me to use the Game of Thrones deck. Traitor. Dang. The way someone's feeling is the Queen of Cups. That could be you. That could be someone else. You're being seen as the High Priestess. I'm like, wow, they really can't escape the High Priestess. For a while, y'all were the Hermit over and over again. Now you're the High Priestess over and over again. She's been coming out a lot. So you're being seen as the High Priestess. What you need to know is the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands, and the final outcome is the Two of Swords. Okay. Things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. So there has been this painful, someone feels stabbed in the back. You could have felt stabbed in the back. Someone may have hurt you. There could have been a painful ending, but I just keep seeing traitor. Someone feels betrayed. Clarifying this is the Page of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hangman, Pisces here. I think that someone may be seeing something from a different point of view all of the sudden, Libra. They don't quite know what to say or do. They could say something here with the Page of Cups, but he does look a little hesitant and shy. They may have seen you. Someone either got themselves into the situation, or I'm hearing someone saw you get into a situation where you got really hurt, and they sort of held back and watched, but they could have been a part of it as well. The way someone's feeling is the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This woman looks very reverent. She's down by the shoreline. She's praying. She's saying a prayer. Interesting. Some of you are praying for patience and grace, and to be compassionate, but also be emotionally intelligent and mature. And that deception card and the drama, that might have taken its toll on you or this person. But clarifying the Queen of Cups is the Page of Swords, the Magician, and the Three of Pentacles. I think this person does want to talk to you. I think that they would like to collaborate with you in some way. They want to show you something. They are kind of calculated. The Magician always looks like he's kind of crazy eyes in this deck. They could be watching you, like, be the magician right now. Like, you're pulling all the strings. You're very resourceful. Other people recognize and reward you. They're watching. They're watching this. Some of you, if you're in the Queen of Cups energy, you've been hurt, but maybe you still have to deal with this person or work with this person in some way. You've taken a little bit of a breather from them as well. But you're being seen as the High Priestess. She has Scorpionic vibes to me, or Pisces vibes there, or Cancer, like all three of those signs. Like there's something kind of warm, inviting, and mysterious about them. A High Priestess is someone that can be trusted. She is a great keeper of secrets, divine feminine knowledge. She is a good counselor as well, but she, as I say, she doesn't show her hand of cards in the poker game of life, but she isn't hiding from anyone. Some of you are really tapped in. I also hear that some of you have been like praying quite a bit. I'm feeling like my breath slow down and very calm. You've been trying to breathe through quite a bit. You watch everything. But clarifying this is the Two of Swords, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups here and the Empress, some of you, there's a lot of fertile ground for you in your life. Your life is teeming with life. You have a lot to be grateful for. You have a lot to be happy about. Some of you are finally doing like really well financially, or the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles is sometimes like health and wellness for me. It can be real estate. It can have something to do with agriculture, just beauty, getting into your Libra beauty vibes. Even for my masculines, you guys can be the Empress, Emperor, or Empress. So this person, you may be telling them, yes, I am really happy here, but I don't want to make this decision to do this with you. For some of you, this person betrayed you in the past. For others of you, this person has simply been betrayed, but they want to do something with you now. You have a decision to make about collaborating with them, working with them in some way. I'm feeling like it's work related for some of you, or life path related. But here's what you need to know. Two cards flew out, the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. You are going to have to protect yourself against, or it may be difficult for you to deal with competing ideas and opinions. There could be too many people involved in a situation. There are things that need to be worked through for you in order to be like, get out in here. This Five of Wands isn't like full on fighting and debauchery. It's like working through differences of opinion. There could be a tense competitiveness between yourself and another person. There could be inner conflict for someone, and there's a guardedness against that. So for some of you, you know, you're going to have to, it might be a test of faith or strength to deal with this person or this whole situation, because there's been drama and deception and like, and you're like, look, I don't really want to push that hard right now. I'm accepting things for what they are, and I have integrity. I have a higher purpose. You might not be feeling this right now, but I feel like this person, what you need to know about this person is that they are very worried about drama and tension. And I can see that they do want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you deep down. They do, Libra. But they might be worried about tense aspects between yourself and others. They also don't want to admit it to you either. Clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and Temperance. So for some of you, especially those of you with Sag in your chart, this will be like the divine blow off. Some of you may like really take your time getting back to people this week. Like if they messaged you on Monday, you're not talking to them until Wednesday or Thursday. You're being quiet. Some of you are keeping something a secret too, like secret knowledge, hidden knowledge, your plans. You may be telling a Sag to back off, or someone, there could be a Sag involved here. I'm really hearing, Libra, and I'll tell you why in a minute, because you're over here as justice and strength. In your cards, sorry, I know you guys can't see those. I'll move them in a minute. I think you're waiting for some kind of a fairness to happen. Didn't we go through this a couple days ago with justice and there was an injustice? I think you're going to serve your justice at this point. I think in order to make right what has been made wrong, this person is going to have to deal with drama and they are going to have to address it. but they don't want to. What you may need to know about this person is they may have taken some of your ideas without telling you. They may be keeping things from you. They certainly do not want to be challenged in any way. And they may blow you off a little bit. They may downplay problems, even though they do see it from your point of view. This person has an odd relationship with you. They like you, but you may trigger them in some way. They may compete with you in some way. They have a zero tolerance. They don't have good tolerance for getting in there, negotiating, debating, working things out. They would rather just sort of sidestep all of that. They're not playing dumb. I don't have the Fool here, but they are definitely worried about the drama because the final outcome is the Two of Swords. And I strongly feel that this is another person. They're at an impasse, clarifying this is the Two of Cups, Justice, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, they have to have an important conversation with you in order to have justice served. And they don't want to with the Nine of Wands. I'm not seeing a dread. I don't have the 8 and 9 of Swords. I think this person's going to have to admit to something. This could also regard some kind of a contract, some kind of a legal agreement, understanding the fairness of something. I see that you do look approachable, Libra, with the High Priestess and the Empress here. And if you're the Queen of Cups as well. You do. You do. Now, this feminine may struggle to, if it's a woman, she may struggle a little bit. There's a part of her that's excessive. Okay, they're telling me to stop with that. I have to do a reading for Libra masculines. I can hear some of you trying to make this work for you. I'll do a reading for you, you guys. Give me a day or two, okay? Maybe later on today. Here's what you need to know about the person in your environment. Yeah, I was like, okay, you can act like the shit's not going down, but you know it is. You know it is. Temperance, that's Sag energy. 8 of Swords, the Tower, Scorpio, and the 6 of Wands. All right, look. This person knows that the shit is going down, or they are imagining some worst case scenarios, but they have some fiery traits where they're going to try and be calm. With these two cards, they're going to act like this doesn't bother them. They're going to act like they're getting what they want. They may have a lot of pride and ego. They're definitely going to act like they don't care. But lately, the 6 of Wands has been saying something differently to me, and it's very subtle. While you're up there on your high horse, you have a slightly different perspective. This person might do a little reconnaissance. They may try to see something from a different point of view, but they may come off as kind of stuck up, self-centered, or aloof even. But they are concerned about, there's something that they do need to see and admit to and accept that they kind of don't want to. Someone may be in a position of, they may have, I'm hearing a be careful what you wish for energy. They're thinking that, like, do I really want this? Be careful what I wish for. They wanted me to use the Kim Krans Wild Unknown Animal Oracle deck. This cuts right to the chase. This person's working through something, Libra. They are raccoon, spider in reverse. Stingray did come kind of sideways, but I said, okay, we're going to take it in the upright. This person struggles to create a supportive environment for themselves or for you. They may have gotten themselves stuck in some kind of a sticky web as well. They may be losing foothold in a community that they were meant to be a part of, but now and create with, but now they are not. This person struggles to reveal their real self. They may wear a mask quite a bit. The truth is they have a shyness to them. They are also a bit of an opportunist. There's nothing wrong with being an opportunist. And this person is also in the energy of Stingray. I love Stingray. This is actually my damn favorite card in the whole deck. This is a person, Libra, that is going through, they have an opportunity to go through a cycle of dharma. They have an opportunity to stop doing things the way they've always done and do things in a different way that they've never done before. This is wonderful for your spiritual growth and development as a person. But it's almost as if they've been forced into this situation now because they have a lack of support. They're not creating a lot of support. They're not listening to their intuition, and they're shy and timid. I think it's whatever's happening here is kind of going to force this person outside of a comfort zone. It's going to involve a conversation with you and looking themselves in the mirror, dealing with consequences with justice as well. Your cards were interesting. The Lamb and the Lion and the Rabbit. You're waiting to hear something. You're waiting for news. You have a little bit of a hyper energy. Rabbits are very alert and on guard. You want to know why? Because they are the hamburger of the animal kingdom. They have to stay on red alert. You have very sharp reflexes right now, Libra. Good sniffer too. You are ready for trouble at any minute, but it's not like Giselle. Giselle is even worse in this deck, like freaking out, I gotta run, I'm gonna be eaten at any minute. I think you are waiting to hear for something. I think your ears are pricked up. You are a little concerned for your safety, but rabbits are quick and they have a good community usually. With the Lion and the Lamb coming out, I think you have tried to deliver a message that you know has fallen on deaf ears. You are also tired of being a sacrificial lamb because the lamb is mystical and mysterious and does deliver messages of hope and healing and will sacrifice for others for the betterment of all. Not today, but with the Lion in reverse, some of you may be triggered this week just for any number of reasons, and you're going to come off as a little intimidating to other people, possibly. But I think it's because you've been in a situation where you're kind of done being a sacrificial lamb. Some of you, and this is like death for you, like you're going through some kind of a transformation. It might be a bit of a struggle. But I think you're also tired of being in power dynamics with people, with the Lion and the Lamb. And at this point, I think you're just waiting for something here, waiting to hear something. Again, just watch yourself. Lamb in reverse can sometimes mean you've sacrificed yourself so much, and now you have this Lion in the upright is approachable, but there's a lot of austerity to it. You may be a bit inapproachable right now. Some of you are just done with a Leo or a Pisces. So watch out for that. But I that's just where you are right now. Spirit's saying it's fine. They're fine. That's just where they are. Your cards overall, Libra, are the Queen of Swords, the Three of Cups. Oh, you're looking right at the deception. You know the truth. Justice and strength. I wanted to know what justice and strength were, and I got the Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. The answer that you are looking for may come in through a younger earth sign. Overall, though, if this is an expression of you, Libra, you're like, I'm going to be strong and I will surrender to the drama. Leo and strength, when they're at their best, teach us not to, they're like the gentling influence in the room. Like, what would Jesus do all day long? Or, you know, whatever archetype that you are reverent to, like, they will not participate in drama and bullshit. They will be compassionate and display a lot of strength of character. You do feel very strong, but you're like, I'm still hurt and I know the truth. This hurts my feelings. I love it in this deck. He's like, dude, I love it. It makes me laugh every time. The horse is looking down like, hey man, we've like come to the end of the cliff. And he's like, yeah, I know we have. We're just going to stand here. And that's that. Okay. Okay. Ace of Swords, but you do know the truth. You know, you may find that the perp of the gossip and the deception is an earth sign. You're gonna have to be strong. I think that, first of all, I see you maybe trying to break up drama. Like, hey guys, did you ever think it was this way? Some of you have an air sign around you that does want to be a friend to you. She is a Libra like you. She's very strong. I think that there is a group that you could be a part of. I sense several people involved right now. I think you have a lot to contribute as well, Libra. But needing, to make the smart, fair choice, You may be talking about fairness and strength of character with other people right now. I do see that overall you are surrendering to drama, but you may still be around it. This is the snarkiest looking Three of Cups I ever did see. They do look a little bit like the Mean Girls Club. Try to set yourself apart, Libra, to a degree at this point. Something has been heartbreaking, but you do know the truth. I do think you will hear a truth. It might make you a little nervous, but just continue to surrender to the drama. We also have Fox here. Someone will act upon their own behalf. They have a slick side. I think that you're going to go in this really good direction towards new things. You have a higher purpose, but it's like this is something that has to be wrapped up for you before you can move forward. Just know that if this person betrayed you and stabbed you in the back, they know it, but they don't want to have to deal with any drama. You're dealing with a person that doesn't want to have to deal with any drama, but I think that they do have to deal with it. I'm hearing it's not going to be as bad as they think it will be. It's not going to be as bad as you think it will be either. I do think you may get some kind of a win, though, that makes you feel satisfied and pretty good. I see that you will not partake in gossip and hearsay, but that you will set the record straight when necessary here. Yeah, I think that you have a chance to be a really good role model for others right now as well. But don't get all sucked into the drama. Yeah, this person has to deal with it. They also watch how you deal with it. They're trying to be like you, I think. You may be teaching someone something. You may be teaching a person a lesson without even realizing it. You may be part of someone else's cycle of dharma, but it wasn't going and you're good for you before. People have gotten hurt now, but now things are going to get better. Stay focused on your higher purpose, your strength and justice. Definitely stay focused on creative endeavors and new supportive connections. Don't let anybody test your commitment to life, Libra. You've got this. They're pulling back. They're telling me to stop. I am going to do an extended reading because I don't 100% trust this person. If you're concerned about what the justice that will be served is and you feel like you need the extended to further clarify this person's deeper motivations and the way they see you, and you want a prediction about how things will go moving forward, the link to the extended will be at the top of the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you.